Good morning, Jen here. How are we doing, folks? I'm back. Back on a bit of Depeche Mode as well, because I had a few comments on the deep dive. I hope that they kind of get traction and pick up. They because I enjoy doing them, and I've only done 2 so far, but there will be more. And this request was from Neil Buckley, who said that his favourites from the Songs of Faith and Devotion album was Higher Love and Walking in My Shoes. So I'm going to do Higher Love today. I might try and at least record Walking in My Shoes to go out a bit later, because for me this is Monday. For you it will be a bit later in the week. But I've got 2 Depeche Mode albums turning up on Saturday, and one of them is Songs of Faith and Devotion. The other is Violator, and I really want to listen to them over the weekend. So I thought, right, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to do these soon. So I'm doing Higher Love today, and I will actually probably in the next day or 2 record Walking in My Shoes, so that I don't know when I'll put that out, but I'm going to record it so that when I actually listen to the album, I will have already done the recording, because I don't want to react to something and then have already listened to it. So that's the plan anyway. So yeah, so I've kind of shifted this one up a bit, and then I will do another one at some point, but it will be a genuine reaction. This is from the Devotional tour, which Neil also recommended, 1993 I think. Now, he said the height of their power, but it was also a bit of a dodgy time for Dave, wasn't it? Dave Garn, the lead singer. I think he was going through some addiction and stuff then, but he was still doing really good performances. So I'm looking forward to this one. Like, he's got a bit longer hair than I've normally seen him with. I don't know what to expect. It's going to be cool though, I'm sure. And so let's go. Building up, very dramatic. I can't wait to get the albums. It's always very atmospheric. I love it.
I can taste more than feel. It's burning inside, so real. I can almost lay my hands upon a warm glow that lingers on. Moved, lifted higher.
Yeah, that's, yeah. Taking a lot in. It's very chill but atmospheric. I'm liking the live versions. Because you will usually get a little bit a different take. You get a little bit more. They always do a little bit of a twist. I'm thinking back to some of the ones I've watched them do, like Enjoy the Silence. I've seen two different versions of the live ones, and the Berlin one I much prefer to the earlier one, which I can't remember where it was, but because the instrumental section and to sort of the wrap up at the end was completely different, and I preferred the Berlin one because it was heavier. It'll be interesting to see where this goes because it's quite a long. I mean, we're already 4 minutes in. Actually, we're over halfway, and it's very mellow. I'm liking the atmosphere with the curtains and stuff, the drapes, but I kind of also don't like it. I like the band having them silhouetted in that, but you can't really see Dave. So the audience, I mean, the guy recording is obviously recording behind the curtain, so you can see him, but the audience aren't seeing him as such. And I don't know if I like that as much as being able to see him. And I see that Dave, this is 93, wasn't it? Was it 90? Yeah, 93. He's not got his later signature look where he's just got his waistcoat and his Cuban heels on. He's got his big clumpy boots on here. So it's weird seeing him like this with longer hair and a suit jacket. And yeah, I'm liking it, but it is very I don't know. It kind of feels it's very dramatic words and lyrics and moved by a higher love. You feel like it would be more kind of upbeat. And when I heard Higher Love, I got bloody Phil Collins Higher Love going over in my brain, singing that. And I can't get rid of that. That's an earworm for me now. So I wasn't sure what to expect. And I thought it might be a bit faster and a bit more upbeat than this. So, I mean, it might change tempo in a minute, but it feels like this is quite a long, either a very long introduction or just very, very calm, very chill. Maybe it's going to stay very chill all the way through. I'm liking it though. I always like their rhythm and beat. It's always cool. So let's see where we go. Now he's popped out in sight. That's interesting because as soon as he popped out from behind the curtains, the crowd changed and went wild, and he changed. You could see him reacting more to the crowd, and I just feel like it's a shame that it felt like a disconnect with him behind the curtains. There's that barrier between him and the band and the audience, and I think that was affecting me as well. I felt like it was more subdued. The audience weren't really. All the other ones I've seen them do live, the audience are really getting in there and singing along and participating, and you get that vibe. But this one, felt like there was that separation with that curtain there. But as soon as he came out, they went crazy, and you could see on the look on his face, he was like, then it kind of looked like he felt more energized. He was reacting to the crowd. So yeah, I don't really like the Curtains. Not all the time like that. Maybe at the beginning, and then they part back because you just feel that disconnect. But musically, I'm enjoying the song. Oh, you gotta have the buttock thrusting, hip thrusting. It's getting his signature moves down even back then. Oh, now we bring the curtains back. Ah, okay. Now I have watched. Yeah. I was watching. Which one was I watching? Might have been Personal. I don't know what it was. I was watching another song from them at that concert because I recognised the stage now with the lighting behind. And the curtains weren't closed then, so obviously it wasn't all the way through. Maybe it was just for that song, which is good. But yeah, there was a different energy as soon as that he came out from behind those curtains, though, and kind of connected more with the audience. Unusual. I liked it. It was a lot chiller, calmer vibe to that. I'm interested to see what Walking in My Shoes is like now. I'm going to have to record that before the end of this week for me. For you, this is going to be Thursday. I think you're seeing this on Thursday. For me, it's Monday that I'm recording this at the moment. Is it? No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday that I'm recording this. I've lost track of days. So I'm trying to get a chunk done now and a chunk done tomorrow, and I will try and get the other Depeche Mode one to react to for Neil before the weekend. But it won't come out until I don't know. It might be after Christmas. I might try and squeeze it in before. But I've got a schedule ready to go, and I've got quite a long week of. Is it more than a week? The 20th of December starts the Christmas songs. I have got a deep dive in the middle, which will just be an ordinary, just to break up the Christmas songs. It'll be an ordinary deep dive into a band. But the rest from the 20th through to New Year's Day. So that's quite a lot, isn't it? That's going to be 11. But not the deep dive day. It'll be 10 days of 10 songs, 10 Christmassy songs. And that's going to have to keep us going till next year then. I'm looking forward to it. There's a few good ones on there that people have suggested, and I'm really looking forward to. But anyway, Depeche Mode. I enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to getting the album and listening through to all of them. I had to limit myself to 2 albums, otherwise it was going to get a bit pricey. But there's still more that I want. I want music for the masses. I think next, but yeah, Violator and Songs of Faith and Devotion are coming on Saturday, and we will be spending the weekend listening to. I'm going to make John listen to those. So I'm going to open him up to some different music other than rock. So it should be interesting. That was good. I enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought, guys. Have you got a favourite Depeche Mode song? Do you like Depeche Mode? I didn't realise, really, until I started delving how big they have got, because I stopped listening to them many years ago. I just didn't even think about it. There were only a handful, and I listened to them first more in their poppy stage back in when Vince Clarke was writing for them. And I hadn't realised that he'd left and it had taken, and I hadn't heard many songs, so I didn't think their music had developed that much from the early poppy stuff, which was okay at the time when I was a teenager. I enjoyed it, but I say their later stuff, it's not really that much later, but those first few years I prefer the stuff sort of from the end of the 80s onwards rather than the beginning of the 80s. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing more of them. Let me know what your favourites are for Depeche Mode. And any of the, I mean, I've heard a few now, but there's still a lot that I haven't. So I'm looking forward to delving into more Depeche Mode, and I can react to them, or I will listen to them in my own time otherwise. But yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Links are in the comments below as ever. Please go and like the video and give them a sub if you like their music. Go and check them out a bit more because they've got some cracking songs. And I'll be back soon with some more. If you like this, please consider giving me a like as well. That really helps. It helps get the videos noticed, which I really appreciate. But anyway, I'm going to leave you to it now, guys. Have a good day. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful. I will see you soon on the next one. Bye for now. Bye.